StampnStorage presents Crafted Spaces. In this exclusive video series, we will take you inside beautiful studios from across the United States. First, you'll get expert advice for improving your craft area and designing your own dream studio. Later in the series, we'll take you on guided tours of the rooms we visited that were definitely crafted spaces.
Mackenzie Fuchs lives outside of Kimball, Minnesota, and has recently started paper crafting. Her blog, called Do All Things, is where she shares her craft projects.
I started crafting right before I became a mom. I knew I wanted to make things for my daughter. I wanted to sew her blankets and just be able to make her birthday cards and invitations. So I just got into crafting when I found out I was pregnant because it was an exciting time for me and I wanted to be able to make heirlooms for her. But other than my daughter, I'm a student at St. Cloud State University and I am pursuing a degree in social work. When I'm not at school, I'm down here crafting or watching my daughter. My former studio was a bedroom upstairs in our house, and we had one window. It was a little cramped, and I felt like I had to keep things hidden in boxes just to keep them out of the way so that I could have the most important things out. Lighting wasn't very good, and the electrical wasn't very good. I would blow fuses quite often. The idea for my new crafting space really started when we were thinking about having another baby. Our bedrooms upstairs are full and that was my crafting space. And my husband was like, why don't you just dedicate a space downstairs to crafting? And I thought that was a great idea. So now that space is freed up, we can welcome a new baby into our family when the time is right.
Let's join Mackenzie as she takes us on a guided tour of her studio.
This is pretty much my catch-all drawer. Just flower frogs, extra blendabilities, just different things I have that don't really have a home. I like to keep my scoring board and cutting board out of the way until I need them. So I'll just bring them out onto the counter when I do, and then just easily put them right back in their home when I'm done. My next drawer, I have all my adhesive refills I would ever need, and then my paper pumpkin kits and more adhesive and things of that sort. In this cabinet, I have all my 12 by 12 paper stacks, so coordinating papers, fancy papers, all those types of things. In this top drawer is my clear blocks, my stamp cleaners, and my watercolor paper and things like that. This is my favorite drawer because embellishments are my favorite. So I have everything labeled. I've got my wood embellishments, my paper clips, my brads, my sequins. I've got my embossing powders and my embossing gun, my daubers and other types of embellishments. So this is my favorite drawer. Another favorite of mine are all these stickers, so I keep that in here, and I also keep my scrap paper in this little bin right here, and it's so easy to just find what I need. The last drawer is a catch-all again, but this time it's all kits. So this is my catch-all for my kits, and they're fun to grab out if I'm feeling uninspired. And then I have my 8.5 by 11 colored papers, and they're just neatly organized by color groups. So this is another really pretty area of my studio. I just love to open these doors. I like to keep my Big Shot out because I use it so often, and I'm going to have all my dies on these white panels here. I'm going to have them set up on a magnet so I can easily just grab what I need. And then I have my punches by category: circles, ovals, floral, all those types of things. And then I've got my embossing folders nicely put away in these boxes, and then larger cutting plates up here. Next I have my alcohol ink markers, and I use those a lot, so I like to keep those out, and they're ready when I need them. Next is this beautiful find. I use this typewriter all the time in my project life. I think handwritten is nice, but I also like the character the typewriter adds to the album that I'm creating. And then I like to have out all my cards for project life so I can see them, and I do have them sort of organized by sayings and dates and all those types of things, and this makes it really easy to do that and have them organized versus the boxes they come in. So I just like being able to see everything. It's just really nice. In this cabinet, I love this cabinet. I have all my re-inkers, ink pads, and markers, and in their coordinating areas. And stamp sets, I have them separated. I considered alphabetized, but then I realized that wasn't as functional as by floral. Birthday, graphic sets, sayings, and those types of things. So it's just really easy for me to come in here and grab a birthday set. And in this cabinet, I have more stamp sets, again, sorted by category, life backgrounds, religious and sympathy. And then I don't like the way this looks, but my catch-all for just my random stamps that I have to have, like the one that says my name. And then this beautiful, this to me is just gorgeous, all these colors of ribbon, it's so fun. And then I have these little wooden spools to keep all those twine and all those various things that come on paper. I like to put them on something more permanent. And then I have just a little showcase area where I like to keep some of the cute cards I've made recently for inspiration.
So what did you think? Join in the conversation on our social media channels, which are linked here on the screen. If you're new to the series, be sure to watch the previous episodes. Don't forget to subscribe to our blog so you can hear about the new episodes to come. Thank you for watching Crafted Spaces, presented by StampnStorage.
StampnStorage. Organize your craft, unleash your creativity.